Hello to my Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, let's get right into your reading. Let's set the tone for your reading. Let's see what intention you're setting for your reading. All right, let's go. Let's see. All right. I am divinely guided. Good one. I am divinely guided. So, all right. Let's pull a angel number. And we're going to get into your reading. Happy new moon. Uranus is now station direct. So your 11th house is going to be important. As is the 8th house is going to be important to you. You're going to continue to go through your transformation. So let's get into it. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what your angel number is. Oh. 279, synchronicity. So look for signs. Things that keep happening are connected, even if they don't seem to be. So the recent patterns in your life are signals from your angels. So today, ask for follow-up signs and remember that angels speak with lots of repetition. Draw a second card later today and see what your angels have to say after you've spent some time paying more conscious attention. So you can, after this reading, you can just kind of sort of maybe go around your house, see if you can find a receipt, see what number is on the card, or look at your clock, see what number appears, and just go Google it, or whatever first number you see. Google it, angel number, see what that is. That's a message. All right, let's get into your reading. All right. Let's get into it. You're divinely guided. All right, let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Okay. So somebody is very close to stepping into this new phase of life. I feel like this new phase of life, possibly with a Taurus, where you may have felt like kind of like left out in the cold with a Taurus. Something has been an emotional roller coaster with you. Something has been like you felt like you were left out in the cold with something. But I do see you kind of back in the saddle again. Maybe you felt like somebody lied to you. They were holding on to something they knew they weren't telling you, but you've been looking for signs, and so you're being divinely guided. You know, like when you're trying to, you all are a sign that a lot of people say are very secretive, and I feel like somebody may be holding on to some things, and it may not be. They may be holding on to something they know that they're trying to process. They may not. They may be trying to process something themselves, but you're very close to them telling you, like warming up to you about something. Because this is like snow. It's like a person left out in the cold. You see how this person is kind of like gathering their coat, like trying to warm up, like just trying to, like feeling like they're out in the cold. And this is Wands energy. This is fire energy. So this person's shoulders even looks even more relaxed. So something you may have felt like you were left out of. Source is saying somebody's going to be warming up to you, but it's really this spirit first. Source is telling you, like source's spirit is telling you first. So that's what you're looking for, synchronicities first. So you're very close to something. So one is a pattern of behavior. That's one. Like if you feel some kind of anxiety, like you feel like your water is getting low, like you can feel like you're getting thirsty, you can feel like you're getting anxious, you can be sweating. You think about fire and water. Think about it that way. Your body would hold those two, right? Your body would be the earth. Bodies are made up of a large percentage of water. It's like somebody's starting to warm up to you. Let me see. Yeah, somebody just feel like they're starting to warm up to your spirit. After people have been telling them lies about you or something. I don't know. Somebody's kind of like starting to warm up to you. Right? Yeah. Some energies have been definitely manipulating their spirit about you. Somebody's starting to warm up to you a little bit. So it's like two energies are starting to warm up to you a bit. So again, I'm talking to you wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart, not just your sun sign, okay? Just wherever it is in your birth chart. But you're definitely going through a something is kind of mirroring what people may have felt like you've given them. If people thought you were being very secretive in the past, they may be giving you that same kind of let's let them see how this feels kind of energy. As petty as that may seem, that may be, who knows, the reasoning or whatever behind it. Trying to manipulate your emotions. I mean, who knows? But you'll find out soon. Anyway, yeah. So I was definitely being used as a pawn in a game, trying to play mind games with you. But but something is coming to light. Something has come to light. But like I said, somebody is kind of sort of warming up to your spirit. Somebody is warming up to your spirit. You're just looking for the signs. Yeah, you've done you've done the work. You've done the shadow work. You see this cat here? You've done the shadow work. Yeah, definitely done the shadow work. So see you back in the saddle again. I feel like people may have felt judged by you, so they may have taken the position to judge you instead. Whoever this was. So whatever it is, you may have felt left out of. For some of you, I feel like you may have been left out of a I don't know what this is for. Like for somebody, it's like an executive position. Somebody could have been left out of a position because I'm looking at like behind a vault door, not necessarily at a bank, but somebody could have felt like they were left out of something that you felt like you deserved. Like you know your worth, you know your value, but it could have been something like, okay, you worked hard for something, you have the confidence, you're definitely qualified for something, but you could have felt like you were left out of something. But something for you, source is saying, because you could come across as secretive to people, Scorpios. Some people almost made a decision to, okay, well, since they don't really warm up to people, it kind of gives off the energy. They kind of warm up to people when they want something from people. Not to say that that's true, but this is kind of teaching people balance, like teaching people balance. Um, yeah, because source is saying when you look back, because you're trying to move on from something. That may be the energy that people assume that you gave, but their truth is their truth, so it's not even an assumption. That may be just their truth. You may have given that energy off to people. So, yeah, there's a judgment card. Somebody may have felt judged by you. You may have felt judged by them. It just may have been one big emotional roller coaster of just, you know, yeah. So, chained to the devil. Not not literally chained to the devil. Chained to not being able to get beyond this way of thinking. Just kind of fixated on, oh, this person is judging me. Somebody thinking you judging them, can't get past that. That's being chained to the devil, like chained to a way of thinking, carnal mind. You can't get over this, can't get beyond this way of thinking. So somebody felt judged. We talk about water, feelings, emotions. Somebody felt like they were left out in the cold. Somebody felt like they were being judged for something. Um, maybe possibly even left behind. They put somebody in a dark space. And I feel like that was somebody's way of communicating, possibly to you. Like trying to play mind games. That was their way of communicating to you, maybe arguing with you. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Somebody felt like they were being judged. Like some kind of an obsession. But it was like three energies. This is, yeah, like energies felt like they were being judged. This is like, yeah, it's three. Like three people, like chained to the devil, like chained to this mindset, like this belief system. Felt like they were being judged. People are now starting to kind of warm up to, trying to like warm up to you. My concern with this here is that it was still sort of a master manipulator in this, though. Two master manipulators using somebody to make them feel like they were left out in the cold, almost as like a puppet, though. To get a point through to you. That's concerning as I'm reading your card because you're a fixed sign. Here we have the four of Wands here. Yeah, because we're looking at familiar spirits here. And those energies, those two energies are responsible for this energy feeling like they're left out in the cold. So because these two energies believe something about you. So let me give somebody an example of what I'm talking about, like in the workplace. Since we're talking about this vault door here. And a vault door just symbolizes this next phase of life. I feel like you know what your worth is, Scorpio. So I don't feel like you have a pick-me spirit. Like I don't feel like whoever I'm reading for, it doesn't really matter who you are. I feel like your confidence level is there. But I feel like because of how you all are wired, you're just very deep thinkers. And like trying to process your emotions, and you know how you are, right? And I mean that its highest complimentary way. I think people sometimes misunderstand that and kind of sort of leave you out of things, even though that's not fair. It's not fair. That there's not justification of their behavior because you're dealing with fire energies, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Because they certainly can be mature enough to initiate conversation too, saying, hey, you know what, we feel like you're a little guarded, you know these are our expectations. If we warm up to us, like this is what we expect. It could be more conversation around this, but that's not. It was just people just leaving you out in the cold. But when you look, but that's why you're looking back on like how they're treating somebody else. They're doing the same exact thing they did to you that they're doing to somebody else, leaving somebody else out in the cold. And once again, you have the same thing in common with someone else. And so when you're talking about chained to the devil, it's two ways of looking at the judgment card. First of all, it's generational because it's connected to Pluto, which is the outermost planet. So it wasn't immediate because we're talking about the sun, right? We're talking about furthest from the sun, right? That big medicine ball. Okay. All right. So Had to add some more time. What I was saying before the camera cut off was you're dealing with fire signs that are all ruled by, two of them are ruled by inner planets. And one obviously is ruled by the sun. Leos are ruled by the sun, right? You're ruled by the outermost planet, one of them, and you're ruled by Mars. You share that with Aries, right? But the other one is Pluto, the outermost planet, the judgment card. So when you go into kind of like deep thought about something, when you're trying to process your emotions, it gives people the impression that you're leaving people out in the cold, when really you're just trying to process your emotions. What you're thinking is probably these energies have been around you long enough, because we talk about pentacles. These are family members. These are family. These people are familiar with you. You're probably thinking these people know you. They've been around you long enough to know when you go into deep thought, that's just how you are. But you're also seeing how they do other people too. You're also seeing how they manipulate other people as well. So yeah, so that's what's kind of putting you back in the saddle with someone. That's what's kind of putting you back into conversation, reconnecting with someone. Like you and somebody are reconnecting, like y'all never, like there was only one day lapse in the conversation. That's how close, you are to, so you can finally get some rest. Yeah, so you can finally get some rest. Because it looks like you and somebody had not talked. Y'all stopped talking. You and somebody stopped talking. But y'all could have been having conversations via telepathy. Y'all could have been having telepathic conversations, right? Your spirits couldn't have gotten off the fence and been enlightened to with each other via telepathy. Yeah. So, but you all reconnect. It's gonna be just a quick connection, quick reconnection. A real quick reconnection. Yeah. You're gonna move on from any shady conversations about anybody. You're gonna just move on from those kind of conversations. You'll move on from talking about things in the past, all that stuff. Moving on from all of those kind of conversations, right? Yep. Yeah, moving on from all of that. You're moving on from all of the confusion, right? And there's a devil card. You won't be calling anybody the devil. Won't be calling anybody shady. Won't be talking about somebody got away with something. Won't be calling anybody the snake. None of those, because you'll be talking duality. Won't be judging anybody. Won't be assuming people are judging you. None of that confusing conversation. Nobody be talking down to anybody. Some kind of a partnership in business or partnership in love is being formed here, and Source is the one that made the decision. Yeah, but what everybody's agreeing on, no more dysfunctional relationships, but all this chaos and confusion is involved. Yeah. Where people are in survival mode. That is karmic. Those are karmic relationships where everybody's in survival mode. It's the survival of the fittest. All right, let's close it out. So that's how close everybody is. That is how close everybody is. Moving forward, if we have time to take time to breathe out. Take some time to breathe out. Devil is in the details of everything. Love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Yep, only love itself. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, sync with the moon. See these moon phases here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. You see 5. There's 8 major moon phases, but you see 5 here. Right? You see this full moon here. But yeah, so sync with the moon, which also has an affinity with water, your feelings, emotions, your moods, all of that. So find out what your moon sign is. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful. I think this is, yeah. I feel like this is gonna be, everybody's gonna be leading with love. That's what I feel like this here. And I'm talking about agape love, both in your personal and your professional life. So I feel like people know is going to really learn people's spirit, like really put forth the effort. That's where the energy is going to go from now on. It's going to be that energy of love, agape love. No talking down to anybody, no judging people or assuming people are being judged, people being divinely guided, looking for synchronicities and signs. I mean, just like talking, like saying, oh, that's right. Don't want to get too far into assuming, you know, believing something is a half truth, is a half lie, whatever. So, anyway, that's what I see for you. Hopefully, this is helpful. See you in the next video. Bye.